Now, when I was a kid, we had a garter snake problem at my great-grandpa's house. My grandfather waged a terrible war against the limbless lizards that was violent beyond all my child brain expectations. He even kept a scoreboard for his full scaly assault. I guess what I'm trying to say is that snakes are cool, but some of them deserve to be beaten up. So here's a meaningless list of fictional snakes that I think you could beat up. Number 11, the rattlesnake from Rango. He's got a killer tail that definitely proves that he might actually be the son of a gun. But really, he's no son of a gun? You know what I mean. If the funny Johnny Depp chameleon can take him on and shoot him in the sky with water, then I think you could beat him up no holds barred with your fists. I mean, if he's rattlesnake-sized and you're human-sized, what's that gun gonna do? Wear goggles, and at worst you'd need some band-aids for your boo-boos. Number 10, Craig Slithers from Sanjay and Craig. You ever see Sanjay and Craig? No. No, you haven't. I mean, you might have, but if you did, then you'd know that this snake might be one smooth talker, but he will deftly meet the end of his days when you beat him down with your mighty fists. None can stop you. You take on all challengers. Number 9, Nagini, the snake from Harry Potter. You ever see that snake from Harry Potter? All it does is exist. Not only was she once a person, I guess, but also a part of Voldemort's soul. All in all, yeah, the snake's pretty big, but really if you wrapped your hands around that thing and gave it a stone cold stunner, then you would take it out just like Stone Cold Steve Austin took out Jake the Snake Roberts. Which brings me to my next snake you could beat, actually. Number 8, Jake the Snake Roberts' snake. I mean, over the years, Jake has had a variety of Jake snakes, and they're not really fictional, they're real snakes. But I think that if you focused and flowed your chakras, then you could easily wrestle and wrestle this snake down to tassels. I mean, like, tassels. You could make like a boot with the snake, and then put snake tassels on it with the snake leather. You're very powerful. Number 7, Sir Hiss from the Robin Hood animated movie. What a dumb sucker. I bet you could take this snake with your hands and legs behind your back. Throw a few punches and you've got ground snake meat for your snake burger. Hell, you don't even have to grind this guy's meat down. Just put him right on the grill and coil him up like a snake cinnamon bun. Put some buns between him and bite right in. You're tough enough. You've been tough all your life. Number 6, Sammy the Snake from Sesame Street. A snake filled with cotton as opposed to a cottonmouth snake, this fluffy muppet will not be able to endure your incredible punches, kicks, and amazing power in the world of snake battles. With your incredible physical prowess, you'd be able to crunch it down into one of those really cool S's you used to see everywhere, you know, back when you were a kid. Unless you didn't see them when you were a kid. I mean, I saw them everywhere when I was a kid. You're strong, it's okay. Number 5, Kaa from the Jungle Book movie. Just wear sunglasses. Boom. Hypnotizes himself and then you get him with a 1, 2, 3, 4. A complete and total pushover with a physical stat of F and a gimmick power that wouldn't even scratch the toughest warrior. I know your strength, warrior. This one is an easy victory. Number 4, Hubmon from Digimon. Just like how Scarlett Johansson in the movie Lucy turned into a flash drive, this snake from Digimon is literally just a USB hub and that's it. That's it. It's a USB hub, but also a snake, but also a USB hub. I don't think you'd have a problem here. And if you beat it into subservience, you could use it like an actual USB hub, albeit one that you'd have to feed live mice. Do you think it eats real mice or computer mice? That's a legitimate question. All I know about the Digimon diet is that they eat manga meat. You know that meat that has 2 bones sticking out of the sides and the lump of meat in the middle is a manga meat. Number 3, the Snake from Snake. You remember that old phone game Snake? You can play pretty much everywhere now, but if a wall can stop the Snake from Snake, and the Snake from Snake can stop the Snake from Snake, then you can take the Snake from Snake. Take a rake to the Snake from Snake. You'll make it ache, the Snake from Snake. Even if you stake or shake, the Snake from Snake is not a drake. You will break the Snake from Snake and maybe bake the Snake from Snake into a cake, the Snake from Snake cake. This will not be a terrible mistake. It will not leave you lying awake when you and all your friends mayhaps partake in beating down the Snake from Snake. Number 2, the snake from the Bible. There was a snake in the old book that made people eat fruit, so now we gotta be moral and shit. How incredibly lame. Why do you have to make us eat the book fruit so our brains get big? I wish my brain was still small, don't you? Wouldn't you fuck up a snake that made you eat a book? I know I would, and you're much stronger than I am. So I know you could take it, champ. I know you could defeat him. I believe in you. And I know that all that training will be worth it for the one opportunity that you've been waiting for. Number 1, the easiest snake you'll ever take on. After all that training, all that time, all that power and rage built up in your champion body, you'll be able to take on Bobby Geronicius. Bobby thinks he's so smart, he thinks that you wouldn't find out about what he's been saying behind your back. After the gum incident, the peacock incident, the tartar sauce disaster, and him slowly but surely stealing everything you love and placing evil thoughts into those around you, there's not a greater snake, and you know what you have to do. You can beat up Bobby Geronicius, and you won't do it for me, or for the good snakes of this world. You'll destroy him for you, and you'll love it. After you destroy him, no one will ever remember what he's done or who he has been. The most evil fate awaits Bobby Geronicius, the worst snake and the easiest snake for you to defeat. Ooh, a fate worse than death, pure and utter obliteration. And yet, maybe you'll let him live, maybe you'll let him walk away, but he'll know that you are much stronger than him, and that he is the easiest snake that you could ever beat up. Thank you for watching. Please check out my other videos. There are also things, and hey, if you like this video, subscribe, or check out my Patreon, or check out my other dumb videos from Dumb Guy Me. Also, I have shirts. There will be a link in the description below if you like that kind of thing. You like that YouTuber merch. And if you see Bobby out there on the streets, well, give him my warmest regards, because I'll be there soon. Bye.